Hey, what's up, Elden Ring gamers? So, I would suggest a word of caution: turn back now and don't watch this guide and beat it yourself. It's more fulfilling that way. However, if you want to continue to watch this guide because you just keep losing, I'll explain this process to you very simply here. This is the Black Knight Catacombs. This process right here involves taking out the sorcerer in order to kill those skeletons that never seem to die. You have to take out the sorcerer first, and then as you see right here, the skeleton will just simply disappear. If you don't take out that sorcerer, the skeletons will keep reappearing. Also, if you notice, in just the last 30 seconds or so, there's a little ramp that you can climb up. When those choppers come down, you can basically ride up on top of it to get to this upper ledge that most people probably don't even notice. So you have to kind of take out the most aggressive skeleton in order to get to the sorcerer without being hurt and going into the final battle with low potions. As you saw right there, I just used a lightning bolt in order to just one hit kill the sorcerer. And then you'll see here, these skeletons aren't attached to a sorcerer so that they can die easily. Just make sure that after you defeat them first, you go back and swipe them once. That way they will be eliminated. And then we go to the treacherous Black Knife Assassin once we pass through in this mist right here. So this right here, it's actually really tough fight, and people say that it involves parrying, which it does. It's one of the main strategies. But this is just a basic build. I'm a lower level, haven't really upgraded past a level 2 weapon and a level 2 shield. So in order to win this fight, you're going to want to watch out for one specific move he does, and that's the grab. Other than that, you're going to want to keep your guard open, jump and roll pretty much every time, and don't swing on him more than twice. Literally like one time, maybe two if you see the opening. But you're going to want to keep your guard open, keep rolling. You're going to want to parry some of his attacks. You'll notice there's a certain attack that I go through here that I'll parry off of. And I basically dodge all the majority of his other moves, and then once I recognize it's that specific attack that I can counter safely, then that's when I will counter. Other than that, I'm not really going in for jump attacks, I'm not going in for roll attacks, I'm just waiting for one specific move and then counter. This game is one of the best designed I've ever played, and these boss fights are extremely hard, even if you're an experienced veteran in fighting games. So just adapt as necessary, and then I provided the rest of this clip in this fight so you can see kind of how I was moving, how I was rolling. A lot of the time you got to jump out of the way of his attacks. Like here, you got to roll left, roll right, kind of drag it to the right and then roll left on those throw attacks. And then it's going to be really tough, dude. This guy's one of the best as a lower level. You can also, if you want, go look for smithing stones. Look up a guide on Google to where they're located and upgrade your weapons to like level 5 or 7. And that way you'll have an effective weapon instead of basically barely chipping away at his health. That would be my other suggestion if you're having a really hard time. Or you can, of course, go fight some NPCs throughout the game and level up that way too. If you have any other questions, concerns, comments, make sure to leave them in the comment section and I'll address them accordingly. Other than that, good luck fighting this Black Knight Assassin.